Finally, one other thing that I will say is in terms of how the Prodigy curriculum works. So there is a placement test that runs for every student the first time that they come in, or every school year, we actually reset the placement test and they get to rerun through the placement test. What that does is it allows us to see where to start students in the curriculum. And our algorithm, the goal of that is to keep every student in what's called their zone of proximal development. So that means that they're optimally challenged in learning, but the questions aren't too difficult to the extent that they get frustrated and give up. And if we determine that they're struggling in a particular area as they're going through the game, we actually pull them back to prerequisite skills. So to give you an example, let's say I'm working on fractions and comparing fractions with unlike denominators. Well, if the denominator has a 5 in it when I'm comparing those fractions, maybe the skill that I'm struggling in is multiplying by 5s. Because if I can't multiply by 5s, I can't compare those two denominators. And we'll pull your students back to that skill. If they're still struggling with multiplying by 5s, we'll actually pull them back to skip counting by 5s. If they're struggling in skip counting by 5s, we'll pull them back to skip counting by 1s or 2s. So we're always trying to find what is the prerequisite skill that your child might be struggling in, and try to build some competency and mastery in that skill, and then pull them back up to skill levels.